Hey students, Lent, as you probably know, is the season from Ash Wednesday. We celebrate 40 days all the way up until Easter Sunday, and traditionally Christians have fasted from certain things during that time, or just given something up for a certain period of time, and I am doing that as well. And one of the things that it says in the Bible is to fast from things and then to be very public about it and tell everybody, and in fact whine like a baby regularly to let everybody know what an awesome person you are. And in fact, Jesus himself even said, I love you more and you're more awesome and you're a better human and Christian if you fast publicly and put it on YouTube. So I thought I would share with you what I have given up for Lent this year. I'm fasting from applying the scriptures in my own personal life. I'm giving up going to church. I'm fasting from excelling at my job. I'll be fasting from my gang. I'm also fasting from making jokes about my last name sounding like somebody sneezed. I'm also fasting from allowing my gag reflex to come up whenever I think of Hurley from Lost without a shirt on. Kept it down. I'm giving up spending time with my children, praying. Not just any praying. What I'm fasting from is preying upon tiny, fluffy woodland creatures. I'm fasting from making wise decisions. I've been refraining and will continue to be giving up using any kind of computer-related puns. And I assure you that will mega bite. Oops. I've given up surrendering to fish. I'm going to fast from writing any novels that slander anybody of a different height. You know, Lent is really, it's time that, it's borrowed time that we have. It's time that's been lent to us. In fact, that's where the name Lent actually comes from. I'm also going to fast from being redundant, from repeating myself, from saying the same thing over and over. I'm also going to fast from being redundant, from repeating myself, from saying the same thing over and over. I'll be continuing to fast from the Twilight movies. I'm giving up rocking, both in a band and in a chair. I'm going to give up impersonating a dinosaur, like this. I'm fasting from speaking in a condescending manner, but I don't expect you dumb kids to understand. I've given up having conversations with myself. Isn't that right, Jim? You bet. I've also given up Facebook stalking Ethan Lewis. Jim has also given up referring to himself in the third person. I've given up evangelizing, braces, both teeth and knee, trying to sell my femur on the black market, paper mache, pumpernickel bread, raisinets, the zoo, Polly Pockets, thumb wrestling, bathing, eye crossing, watercolors, boats, tinker toys, magic plethoras, treble clefs, any hue that makes me itch, complimenting others. Jesus was God and man. And so a lot of times when we fast, it seems like it just takes forever and goes really slowly. When Jesus did it, it seemed to go fast. Hence the term fast. I'm really not fasting from all those things, but what I am fasting from this year at V Camp is any camp in Oklahoma. That's right, we looked all over the world and we found the great country of Texas to be the best place that we were going to have camp this year. So we've got a new place. It is Camp Tejas. It's about 3 hours south of here. We've been there twice on scouting trips, and it is the best place that we've been to in all my years here. All the old stuff is going to be back, our evening activities and all that, but we're going to a fantastic new camp. And one of the big differences for this year, you know how you sit in front of your TV and you want to watch a certain movie, so you click, 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 and you pull up exactly what you want, and you can watch movies on demand. You're choosing what you're about to see. The big difference for this year, our speaker, our Pastor Jeff, is going to be there, and he is going to preach on and teach on the things that you want him to. You're going to be submitting questions, you're going to be submitting issues that teens deal with, and his 5 times at night when he preaches, and actually the 4 times in the morning as well that we have one of our other staff is going to get up and speak, we're going to be speaking about the issues that are near and dear to your heart. So, don't miss it. This year, The Camp on Demand. You're going to be choosing what you get to see. Don't miss it. Daniel Doss is back. Our evening events are back. We're going to have an absolute blast. You've got to be there. God always shows up and does remarkable things.